everybody, this is Sir Pierre, back another night with another unboxing. I very rarely do these kind of videos with an old shoe. I think I've done it only once where I compared a new release with an old release, but that's it. But I just need to get my mind off some things. So that's why I do this video, just to think of something else. This is an old shoe, not old, but since they are 3 years old, 3.5 years old. These were released early 2017. This is the Air Jordan 5 Premium and the colorway Pure Platinum. And in 2017, or around that time, Jordan brand released a couple of shoes that cost $400 retail. And I really regret not getting all the Air Jordan ones. Yeah, I really regret that. And just as the Air Jordan ones, the Air Jordan 5 didn't sell out. The retail price was just too high. And they ended up on sale and even on outlets, but not in my size, of course. And the thing is, with the Air Jordan ones, the $400 ones, they had gold details, premium leather, etc., etc. The 5s only had premium leather and wasn't as good looking as your standard Air Jordan 5 Retro. The ones looked like the Air Jordan 1, just with better material and with the gold details. But these, I like them. I like them all. They were released in triple black. I don't care about that. The first one were called Take Flight. That were green, like a bomber jacket with tan interior. They were super cool. Then we have the Bordeaux, that I still want, and these Pure Platinum. And then they released the coolest of them all were for women only. They were called Airness, and were sort of camo green, super cool shoe, but not in my size. So if I was going to buy the green ones, Pure Platinum, and the Bordeaux at least, that's $1,200 in US. Here in Sweden would be like $1,500 for 3 pair of shoes. That wasn't that great. But to get to it, I don't want to make this a long video. A friend of mine with my size, or he's a half a size bigger, CJ, he posted a picture of these, the Pure Platinum, where they look a lot better in picture than in the real pictures. And I haven't seen them in hand. So I asked him, do you want to sell them? Or let me know when you want to sell them. He said, I'm going to let you know if I'm going to sell them. It took a couple of months and I couldn't get my thoughts off them. And I used to assume that since the shoes didn't sell out only because of the price, they went on sale, they went on outlets, that they today, 3 years later, would be cheap, or at least cost like your standard Retro Jordans, $220. But no, these cost even more than those $400 retail. So if you want to buy these on StockX now, I think my size was the cheapest. I think my size were $560 maybe, and the other sizes, I'm a US 12. The other sizes were more expensive. But now I had them, so get to it. Air Jordan 5 Premium, elevated look, yada yada yada. It was all about the material. Then all the shoes got this shoe bag. I thought this was going to be platinum colored as well, like the box. So different boxes and different bags. So the other bags were Bordeaux colored, green, etc. But this one is black, and with the airplane color. So here we have the shoe. It's a heavy shoe. That's because the leather is thicker. And I can't say that the leather is soft. Not at all. The leather is much more, what can I call it? The correct word. Like, not so rough. It's not shiny, as you can see. It's matte, but it's very, I don't know, the opposite of rough in the feeling. But probably, yeah, since they are thicker in the leather, they are probably going to be a hassle to put on and off. It's usually like that with these kind of shoes. This lace lock, the leather lace lock, I really don't like. I think that looks super ugly, like some kind of Texas native Indian wannabe sheriff badge. No, I don't like that at all. So I'm probably going to remove that lace lock, which is really annoying to get loose as well. The tongue is not as thick at all as I expected. Come on. The tongue is even thinner than your standard Air Jordan 5 with reflective tongue. But yeah, and I don't even have that leather smell actually. But it's softer leather, better leather. I like the colorway, and we have leather on the sole. But since the leather is thicker, you don't see the Air Jordan 5 typical marks like these. You see these stripes? You don't see them. You can feel them, but you don't see them. I'm gonna show you the camera closer. And like on the other side, you don't see your typical Air Jordan 5 sole items, like the triangle, etc. So it's a kind of a boring shoe, but that was the reason why I bought them now, because I wanted an Air Jordan 5 that is luxury, of course, but more adult. I absolutely love super colorful shoes, but I wanted something daily casual, and I just expected them to be very soft. But the leather is thick, but not soft. The toe box is very stiff actually. Very, very stiff. Much harder than your standard Air Jordan 5. And then the ventilation, instead of mesh, we have this, I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it's not ventilated at all. So the shoe, yeah, it's really not ventilated at all. So the shoe is going to be hot. And heavy, thick. The tongue is not thick. And the other shoes, I'm thinking I'm gonna buy those Bordeaux anyway. The green and the Bordeaux has the tan interior, quilted leather, and those look 10 times better just because of that tan and quilted interior. This is nothing special at all. Just the same color inside, outside, no quilted leather on the inside. Nothing special at all. A really super boring shoe that wasn't worth the $400 and is absolutely not worth the $550. So time for a close-up, but so far I'm really disappointed on the shoe. I thought they were going to be that really thick, luxurious leather feeling and smell. No leather smell at all. Yeah, they are 3 years old, but that shouldn't make any difference. And I really don't like that you can't see the contour on the sole. I'm gonna put them on as well. Man, I don't like these. I don't. Is there anything else here? No, nothing else in the box. Time for a close-up. Very expensive shoes for no reason at all. Really don't like the lace lock. Really don't like that I can't see the contour on the sole. I really don't like that they are not ventilated. The color is nice, just gray. I don't like that they don't smell leather. I don't like that the tongue is not thicker. I don't like them. Waste of money. So I don't know what I'm gonna show you because I've already talked about it all, but no quilted interior, just your standard inside. Bad lighting, sorry. But it's not quilted on the inside. The tongue is not thick. The toe box is really stiff. The whole shoe is very stiff. Here you can see the contour, but that's because of the lighting. And the other sole looks even worse. What's this? I really don't like these. Looks like a, I don't know, elephant toe or something. A super boring shoe. This is the most boring. I would be happy with these if I paid $100 or maybe $80 just to have something that is not white but still looks like something very casual, non-special at all. But I was going to say I'm really happy that I didn't pay $400 when they were new, but it's even worse paying over $600 with shipping, taxes, etc., for them now. Yeah, so the latest Air Jordan 5 that I bought, the alternate Balearo Ghost Green, they had a bunch of flaws. And these are just boring. So now, please let me get those What the 5. I really need those to be happy with my Air Jordan 5s. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to see anything more about old shoes, because I buy old shoes all the time in lack of new shoes to buy. This is really ugly lace lock. Really ugly. As expected, they are a lot tougher to put on than your standard Air Jordan 5 because of the leather interior. I got a couple of shoes that have leather interior when they otherwise have just a standard fabric interior, and that makes them a lot harder to put on, a lot harder. But okay, now they are on and they are true to size. I don't even want to lace them. They are true to size, a bit narrow because I usually unlace them a bunch. The leather is actually really thin. So the toe box is super hard. The leather is thinner than your standard Air Jordan 5. A cool looking shoe, very discreet. but it's not a 500 or even 400 or even $600 shoe. Maybe I should just sell them. Nah, I'm gonna keep them. But they are not extra comfortable. They are not good looking. There is nothing special about them at all. They are even a little bit more uncomfortable than your standard $220 Air Jordan 5. But I do like the color. I do. I forgot my microphone, but anyway, thanks for watching. This was the On Feet. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you.